Okay guys, so I'll start this video by saying that this is probably gonna be one of the most complicated of my videos. I'm gonna explain to you how to use adjective declination when you're using the indefinite article. So just as a commentary, maybe a lot of German teachers will tell you guys you just have to memorize it and use it. Of course, for sure you have to use it, you have to memorize it, you have to talk to people, and maybe it will become natural someday. But there are some regularities that I can explain to you guys so that it is easier to memorize them, okay? So I will tell you guys, if you didn't see my other videos, try to watch them, especially the video with the casus signale and the video about well, actually all of them that come before this Adjektivdeklination 1 or Adjective Declination 1, indefinite articles and definite articles, okay? So I'll continue to use my table of casus signale, and now it's gonna become really important. Okay, so for you that don't know it, Rese, Nese, Mr. Man, Sister, Sister, okay, the casus signale that tell us what is the gender that's gonna come and what is the grammatical case, okay? So if you take these casus signale, they are all used by the definite articles, and they are not always in the indefinite articles. What I'll explain to you is pretty easy, okay? So I'll tell you guys, if the casus signale are in the indefinite article, then you will need the same adjective declination as you had with the definite articles. So I'll tell you guys again. If the casus signale are the ending of the indefinite article, then you have the same adjective ending as in the definite article. Okay, so I don't know if you remember, if you watched the video where I explained the indefinite articles, you know what are the articles that have no casus signale. I explained it to you guys, okay? So nominative masculine has no casus signale for the indefinite article. So instead of saying einer, you say ein Mann. Neutral nominative also doesn't have this S for the indefinite articles. So you will say ein. And neutral accusative also doesn't have the S. Okay? Now, German tries to find a way of showing the casus signale just to mark what case we're using and what gender. So if the casus signale is not being used in the article, as it is the case in nominative masculine, nominative neutral, and also in accusative neutral, then you will have to use them in the article, okay? So I'll show you guys the table. Here, maybe it's easier to understand now. So you have nominative, the first column, masculine. Ein großer Mann. Ein großer Mann. Why do you have ER in the end of groß? Well, it's really easy to understand actually. Ein, the indefinite article, has no casus signale, so this is why the casus signale is found in the article. Okay? What is the casus signale of masculine nominative? You can see it here. It is the R. This is why you have ein großer Mann. Then you have eine große Frau. I don't have to explain it. It was explained in the video of the definite articles. It's exactly the same. Then you have another case of an article without a casus ignae, ein, neutral nominative. And you have ein großes Kind. Why ein großes Kind? Because S is the casus ignae of neutral nominative. We can see it here, okay? Rese, neutral nominative, S is the casus ignae. So this is why you have it in the adjective. Then you have, let me explain the accusative. Only masculine is different, but it is exactly the same as in the definite article. You had den großen Mann, now you have einen großen Mann. Eine große Frau for accusative 2, and for neutral, ein großes Kind. Why großes Kind? Because you don't have a casus ignae in the article ein, so you have the casus ignae S in the adjective, okay? Dative and genitive are even easier. Why? The adjective declination works here in the same way as it works with the definite articles. Okay, so einem großen Mann, einer großen Frau, einem großen Kind. It is exactly as it was with the definite articles. Dem großen Mann, der großen Frau, dem großen Kind. Then genitive, eines großen Mannes, einer großen Frau, eines großen Kindes. You will ask me what I do with the plural. Well, I explained in the other video that for the definite article, it's really easy. You just use the en in the end of the adjective. So for definite articles, you have die großen Frauen, von den großen Frauen, der großen Frauen. Okay, so you only have en. But for this specific situation, there are no indefinite articles for the plural. So I'll just show you guys how to use the adjective declination for the plural without any articles, okay? Because in the same situations that you use the indefinite article for the singular, you use no article for the plural, okay? So I'll tell you guys, I'll ask you guys, what do you think? What would be the ending of an article, of an adjective, if you have no casus ignae in the article? You have no article. You have no casus ignae in the article. It's pretty easy to think about it, right? You have no casus ignae in the article. So you will have the casus ignae in the adjective. So I'll give you guys the examples. You have nominative, große Frauen. Accusative, große Frauen, with E. Why with E? Simple. You don't have an article. You don't have a casus ignae. You'll have to use the casus ignae for plural. Nominative, accusative, plural. It's always E, the casus ignae. And for dative and genitive, N and R. So, what are the endings of the adjectives in dative and genitive? Gonna be easy, N, En and Er. Mit großen Frauen, großer Frauen. Okay? So, look, I'm showing you a way of memorizing it. It's kind of a complicated thing. Of course, you can just memorize the table, but if you understood my explanation, it's gonna be a little bit easier to memorize all of this. I hope I could help you guys a little bit. It's kind of complicated in German, but if you have questions, ask me. I'm here to answer your questions, and I can make videos with the answers, okay? No problem at all. See you.